Welcome back, everyone. So I did a lot of tweaking with resolution scale and trying to get the best possible depth of VR. You know, people got to remember something about Unreal Engine VR. It's a mod, it's a free mod, so you can't really complain because these games are not designed to be in VR, but this mod allows you to use any Unreal Engine game, Unreal Engine 4, Unreal Engine 5, any of the Unreal Engine games, and you can convert them to VR. However, out of those 11,000 Unreal Engine games, they're available. Not every single one of them is going to work great. For example, Ace Combat 7. I tried Ace Combat 7 and it didn't really look that good. Everything seemed kind of offset. You still have that VR experience, you know, and it's kind of cool. But you can't look inside the cockpit. Like, you can't do that. It's just kind of outside. It looks more like a 3D, like you're playing a 3D game with a 3D glasses than a VR. So there's certain games that are really not working that well. And so far I found one. I found Ace Combat 7. Stay away from it. It really doesn't look that good. I tried everything to tweak it, and just it's no go. I don't know what it is. It's the way I guess Namco has designed that game, and it's really difficult for this mod, unless the UEVR mod can patch and update to get it all sorted out. And, you know, we'll see what happens. But currently, right now, stay away from Ace Combat. I'm just saving you trouble. There is VR, but it's just not that good. It's just mediocre. However, RoboCop Rogue City, it's a must try. Alaskan Road Truckers, it's a must try. The Bus, definitely need to try that. Fern Bus as well. And what else did I try? You can also try the Bus Simulator 21. I haven't tried it, but you can try that. But right now we're going to focus on RoboCop Rogue City. We're going to focus on this. We're going to play this a little bit. So, look, there's over 11,000 Unreal Engine 4, Unreal Engine games out there. So, you know, I mean, plenty of games to try in VR. And I'm not complaining because this is free. This is a mod. I'm grateful that I can even do this. But just remember, not every game it's gonna look great, because the way the game is designed, etc., you know. So it's kind of like, I don't want people to get the wrong idea about this mod. I don't want people to think that all of the 11,000 games will look exceptionally great. Some of them will look great, some of them they won't. Some of them will have to spend a lot of time tweaking. So I just want to kind of emphasize on that. But Ace Combat 7, definitely it's a no-go. I wouldn't bother with the Ace Combat 7. It's just not that good. And I tried everything. It's just really not that good. I would stay away from that. But RoboCop, as you will see, looks fantastic. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to play it right now. First, let's close this. I think I adjusted here what I need to adjust. So, let's go. I selected my settings on medium. I'm using a 3090 Ti. I selected all my presets to medium, and that's what I would recommend. All right, let's continue, shall we? This should be fun. But I have tweaked RoboCop really good, as you will see. I can see my arm reaching out and everything. You'll see. You'll see in a minute. You see how I adjusted my arm. So when I'm walking, yes, I'm using a mouse and keyboard. Trust me, it's so much better. Now, keep in mind, I'd spent a lot of time tweaking this, from the user interface to my arms sticking out. You know, you have to spend time. It's not like, you know, you inject this mod and all of a sudden everything's taken care of for you. It doesn't work like that. So I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea about this mod. I don't want you to think, oh, you just install it and all of a sudden the magic happens. You do have to go ahead and tweak a bunch of things to get it to work properly. You know, there's a lot of stuff here you need to do to get it to work properly. And my resolution scale, I left it at 1.000 right here. When it comes to camera, you know, I would keep it on default, man. Keep it on default, but for some games, you might have to adjust a little bit, right? Depending on what game it is. If it's a third-person game, you might have to adjust. So you have this camera option here. You also got the keybinds where you can select different cameras. You know, like certain games have certain camera views, and you can do that as well here. World scale, keep it at 0.10, and depth scale, keep it at 0.10. Why? Because if you go above that, then the world might look a little bit smaller and you might look like a little bit bigger. So you want to make sure that you keep world scale and depth scale at 0.010. And that's what I did here. Disable HZB, disable instant cooling, HDR, disable, enable GUI, uncap frame rate, enable depth. I would stay away from that. Enabling depth, it's only gonna slow down your frames. It's only gonna put more stranglehold on your GPU, and you don't want your GPU to have a stranglehold. So I would avoid depth. It's just an effect, but it's an effect that can slow down your frames, and you're gonna lose on your frames, and you don't want to do that. Then the screen becomes all choppy. You see, right now everything's smooth. I don't have no issues, but if I was to enable the depth, things would get slower and it would be a stranglehold on my GPU. Remember, rendering these games in VR, it's going to put a lot of strain and a lot of stranglehold on your GPU. That's what I mean by stranglehold on your GPU. Your GPU is going to be throttling and trying to to catch a breath, right? While being stranglehold by these filters, and you don't need these filters. So avoid enable depth, and avoid this. Don't use this. Enable depth, blueprint code, avoid that. Ghosting, all these filters, you don't need them. So I'm just showing you my settings. I'm just showing you what I'm using, okay? So that way you got some kind of basic idea as to what I've got here. Well, you know, 2060. I'm using a 2060, Pedro. 2060. It's dude. Even my 3090 Ti, and I'm using a 3090 Ti. It's a bit of a stretch. You got to remember, this is Unreal Engine 5, Jose Pedro. Unreal Engine 5 game, and even with my 3090 Ti, I had to keep everything at the medium settings. Now, keep in mind, if this was like a real VR experience, we would be able to use our motion controllers, you know, our touch controllers and all that. But you have to remember, this is a mod, guys. You know, this is not like 100% the way it should be. You know, that's why I said if developers should really think about doing a VR version of this. I think this will encourage. This is still a decent experience, but I think this will encourage developers, Teon. You know, because you want to use this, right? You want to use these controllers, right? When you're moving and this and that. I always said this would have been great on PlayStation VR 2. Because of the DualSense touch controllers, and because of the eye tracking and haptic feedback that's built inside the PlayStation VR 2. I personally would love to see RoboCop Rogue City on a PlayStation VR 2, and most likely I would, well, not most likely, 100% I would play it there. I would for sure play RoboCop Rogue City there on the PlayStation VR 2. But that's up to the developers to do that. You know what I mean? And maybe this will encourage, maybe developers will see this. If you guys share the video, maybe this will encourage developers, hey, maybe we should start 2024 with RoboCop VR. And let's make it on the PlayStation VR 2. And utilize all the features that the PlayStation VR 2 has. I mean, that right there would boost up the sales of PlayStation VR 2. But considering this is a free mod, I'm not complaining. You know, I don't think anyone should complain. This kind of gives you a little glimpse of why some of these games should be in VR. And I said from the beginning that RoboCop should have been in VR. From the beginning, I said this thing should have been in VR. All right, where are we going? We're going this way. I really feel like a RoboCop, dude. I really do. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Drop it. Bump. Where is Kane? Come here. Where do you think you're going? Huh? Where do you think you're going, huh? That was hilarious. I mean, there's 11,000 games to try out on this mod, and that is a big deal. I mean, that only gives you more value to using the Quest 2, Quest 3, on top of what they already have. But you're gonna have to tweak, you know, a lot of different settings here. You know, it's not like, as I said earlier, don't expect this to be like you put this mod and everything's working perfectly. It's not like that. It's a mod, and like any other mod, you're gonna have to tweak things out. You know? And but I think it's worth it. If you want to try certain games in VR, like what it would be like to play Atomic Heart in VR, or what it would be like to play Train Sim World 4 in VR, or my God, there's over 11,000 games. Well, what it would be like to play Returnal in VR, right? Imagine that. Or to play the Harry Potter game in VR. I mean, there's so many. Hold on, where are we going? I already came through here. You can also play Alan Wake 2 in VR.
What about Dad? Is he gonna be back?
That would be interesting to play that in VR. Or the original Alan Wake remaster, you know.
Alex, what do you think about the color of this dress? I'm not sure if I like the pattern. James
Someone
really
told
looks
me
up
you
to
could play Grand Theft Auto San
He said in school
Andreas
that he wants to be a
in
police
VR.
officer, just like his dad.
Now, Grand Theft Auto 5, that's what I would love to play in VR. So why do I like VR? Well, here's the thing. Even though I play this game on my television, my OLED, and love my OLED, not wrong with my OLED, you know, it's OLED, it's great. But yes, it has HDR, Dolby Vision, all that good jazz. Beautiful colors, excellent resolution, even though it's upscaled, right? But still close to 4K. All of that is great. But this right here, the thing I like about VR, it puts you right inside a game. And it's a totally different perspective, dude. Totally different experience, man. Like, people don't understand, unless you put on these headsets, playing these games in VR, it really puts you in a different perspective. You see certain details, you see certain things that you didn't see before. What is this guy doing? Come here. Come here.
Hey, no sudden moves, cop! I'm not dying here! Get me another one of those choppers, like the one that took Soot! You hear me?
You work so hard, honey. Why don't you take some leave? We all could use a little break from this reality, don't you think?
Wakey wakey! I'm talking to you, Shiny! Stand back from that door, or I'll shoot her! I swear to nuke!
I don't know what I would do if I ever lost you.
You got 3 seconds! 3!
Our family is the only thing I need to be happy.
2! Are you fucking deaf?
Promise me, we will stay like this forever.
1! Last chance, weirdo!
I love you so much, Alex. You okay there, Murphy?
What does
You
it
look-
want? Get it away from me!
I am sorry.
Can't you see? It's unstable!
Ma'am, please calm down. It's been a very tough evening, and I assure you that everyone wants to be back home with their families. Though for some of us, the night has just begun.
Oh, that's cool, man. I get to see what I want to see. How cool is that? Woo, I can touch that and just pull it out. VR is where the games really shine, dude. Because that's the whole idea, to be inside a game. Isn't that the whole fantasy of role-playing? To be inside a game? Isn't that why we play these games? To be inside a game? I'm just saying. And I can look around everywhere, dude. That's what's so cool. The freedom for me to check out whatever I want to check out. It's almost like I'm the film director. Like, I can do whatever.
I can pay my bail now. Cash? No problem. Do you take singles?
Ooh. Definitely.
Get back in line. They're here. Good job, Murphy.
I think you're forgetting someone.
Officer Lewis, you were remarkable.
Soot ran off with his tail between his legs.
Would have been nice if we caught him, though.
All right, all right. Are you done with this circle jerk, huh? Good. We've got a problem.
The malfunction caught on camera provokes a question. Can we put our safety into the hands of a machine? Especially one as unreliable as RoboCop. We asked Max Becker, the head of security concepts at OCP.
Now quiet!
We would never put a defective product on the streets. That's not what we do.
We all saw it hesitate in a life and death situation. Why? Does it really know right from wrong?
Listen, I would trust this guy with my kids. I mean, if I had it. This was just an isolated glitch. Thank you.
Mr. Becker, I've got more questions.
I just want to snap her little neck. But she's got a point. This was not an isolated incident. It's a pattern. A pattern that the old man wants examined and fixed. Time to see what's hiding in that metal head of yours.
We know what's in Murphy's head. It's what's in yours that worries us.
Push me, and you might just find out. You, follow me.
Everyone is dismissed. And Lewis, I need your report on the TV station incident. On the double.
On it, Sarge.
Man, this is so cool.
God damn it, when will this be fixed?
Don't hold your breath. OCP isn't looking to spend a dime on our equipment.
What seems to be the problem?
My damn locker won't open. Can you try? Wait, what is all this shit doing in my locker?
We wanted you to be safe out there.
Yeah, you guys, very fun.
So adjusting the resolution. I think it's great, Roberto. I think it's awesome. But it's not perfect. You know, it's you have to tweak a lot of things. You know, there's a lot of tweaking to be, you know, involved here. Hold on, turn that off. I'm gonna try to move the resolution scale a little bit. A little bit higher if I can. See what happens. Hopefully it works. I might have to restart. I think it froze. But hold on. Yeah, I might have to redo it again. I think it froze. I might have to quit the game. Where is it? There's an error. I see it. Okay. Let's try it again. And this time, let's do it in let's do it in the open VR, not in the XR. And let's let's move up the resolution scale just slightly, a little bit higher. I'm going to inject it now. There it is, it's injected. Hold on. It's not showing up. I have to restart Steam VR. Hold on. There's a issue. I have to restart my Steam VR. Well, you got to remember, PC, it's always going to be ahead of consoles because it's a personal computer. But you got to remember what made consoles so great. It was the exclusives. You know, exclusives that you can only play on Nintendo, on Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis from Sega, Sega Dreamcast, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. You know, that's what made, and of course the original Xbox. That's what made the consoles, right? You can only play those exclusive games on a console. But now with a PC having all these different tools that can help you play all the Nintendo 64, all of the Atari games, all of the console games from the past, right? That can help you play all those games. Yes, I guess you could say it's ahead of its time. Okay, I think we got it now. There it is. Okay. All right, that's good enough. I'm okay with this. Okay. It's good enough. Good enough for me. Just waiting for it to load up. Alright, looks a little bit better. Looks a little bit cleaner. I switched from the OpenXR to just the OpenVR. So I'm gonna skip through this. Can I skip? There we go.
Everyone is dismissed. And Lewis, I need your report on the TV station incident. On the double.
On it, Sarge.
Let me see some. How about NVIDIA DLSS? How about we keep it at quality. All right, let's see what happens. Keep it at quality. I just want to see. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Graphics. Let's keep it at high. I just want to see what I can do here. Not bad. Okay. Not bad at all, if I may say so. Nice. Not bad. But yeah, I agree with you, Roberto. PCs right now, like, I don't even know if you need a console, dude. On the PC, you got so many options, dude. You could play everything and anything. From your Atari games, your Commodore games, your Sega games, Nintendo games, PlayStation 1, 2 games. You can't play PlayStation 3 games because there's no way around that. But, dude, there's so much that you can do on a PC, dude. It's like endless of experience on a PC. I'm very happy with the quality here. It looks good. Maybe I can, you know me. I like to tweak things around. I want to see. Maybe I can make it a little bit better. Let me see. Unreal. Let's see some. No. Depth scale. You know what? I like this. The depth scale. Yeah, keep it at here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, this is much better, dude. Trust me. This is way better, dude. Got graphics at the high settings. But keep in mind, I'm using a 3090 Ti. Oh yeah, this is smooth, man. Smooth as a butter. Looks very clear. Can't complain. Hello, everybody. My name is Alex Murphy. How do you do? Oh yeah, man, this really like puts things in perspective as far as a RoboCop. All right, let's go to where we need to go. Let me go downstairs. Hold on. Oh, come on, come on. Not bad.
Robo-Pig! Why do you have to spoil our fun all the time? You metal freak!
God damn it, when will this be fixed?
Don't hold your breath. OCP isn't looking to spend a dime on our equipment.
I mean, I really do feel like a RoboCop. I really do.
There's my favorite walking, talking law enforcement machine.
Okay, let's get on with it.
You see so much detail. Like, you see things that you normally didn't see, right? Like, I didn't know that the first aid kit was here. I didn't know that this logo was on this can over here. Like, you see certain things, man, like, that you normally wouldn't see. It just puts it in a... It's more immersive, dude. It puts it in a different perspective, you know? What am I doing? I need to get in.
Why don't you take a seat for me? That's a nasty scar. I'd like to see the other guy. Am I right?
You do not. Trust me.
Don't mind me. I'll just get this off.
So, here's the deal, Robo. The old man is not happy with your performance. Instead of sending you to the scrapyard, as I suggested, he wants to fix you. Hey, pretty boy. You sure know how to make an impression on the ladies.
Doesn't it hurt him?
Hurt? Lady, he's a machine. He's legally dead. We can do whatever we want with him.
No, madam. It does not hurt me physically.
So we're going to equip you with a little monitoring chip. It will do a real-time check of your systems so we can get to the bottom of what the hell is wrong with you. From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So better be on your best behavior, huh?
The chip is in. Let's see what we have here.
Even when there's a cutscene, dude, I can look around, I can check things out. That is so cool, man. Now that I have increased the resolution, the scale, but keep in mind I'm using a 3090 Ti. You know, say what you want to say about 3090 Ti. It's still powerful. It's no joke. It's a EVGA 3090 Ti forward to Win 3. It gets the job done. And I know it doesn't have deep learning super sampling 3.0. I get that, but it's still pretty good. So even here, during a pause scene, I can look around, dude. Like, I got total freedom to check whatever I want to check, to see things that maybe I didn't see previously in the background. You know, and it gives you like this freedom. Imagine if you could watch a movie like this. You watch a movie like this, right? And the movie, of course, it's shot in a certain way, but with this, you can actually have your own version of a movie, right? Where you can look around, and check things out, see things in different perspective. So it's kind of cool. So I just want to kind of emphasize on that. Okay. Let's continue. Skills. Oh, I already know about this stuff. We're gonna go with a combat for now. I'm gonna activate that. Armor. We don't have enough, so we can do that. Yes, save the current skills.
Well, I can already see some unwanted activity in your hippocampus. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Other than that, everything seems to be installed correctly. To be sure, let's make a simple test to check that all circuits are in order. What are your prime directives?
Serve the public trust. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law.
Okay, nothing disturbed. However, like with any new upgrade, I recommend visiting the range to check if you need calibration.
Is that everything?
Actually, no. Doctor?
Oh, yes, sorry. My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma? Might as well talk to the microwave. It hasn't been working properly either.
OCP wanted to see if you'd be willing to have a talk with me as part of your evaluation. I noticed that a great deal of care has been put into making sure that your mechanical components work. However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
I agree. If it was up to me, I'd remove it altogether. What do you think, Doctor? It'd save us a lot of hassle.
I don't mind the hassle. So what do you say, officer? Is that possibly something that could be of interest to you?
I am not sure.
Robo, Reed wants everyone in the briefing room in 5. It's about the new guy.
Excuse me, Dr. Blanche, but I am needed elsewhere.
This is so cool, man.
But we...
Like the freedom for me to check what I want to check to see what I want to see.
Can't say we didn't try. Everyone get back to whatever the fuck you usually do around here.
This looks great, guys. I mean, you gotta remember, this is a mod. This is free. It's not even like a... Of course, you know, if developers really work on it, and they created an official VR, and of course, you know, it can be the best there is. But this is pretty awesome, dude. I have to say.
Without him, we'd all be goners.
What? Is there something, a problem? I'm just wondering, how come you're not smoking and they are smoking? Anyway. Look at all the detail, man. Like, You can see the locker, inside a locker, the gear, the towels, and all that. Wait. Are we gonna do this again? Oh, that's right. Here, let me help you.
What seems to be the problem?
My damn locker won't open. Can you try?
Here.
Wait, what is all this shit doing in my locker?
I wanted you to be safe out there.
Yeah, you guys, very fun.
You can even see the badge and detail on the badge. Police Department, Detroit. Cool. The gear, you can check out the gear and all that. I mean, this is what makes VR, man, a must-have experience. Imagine Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, really. Imagine, are you trying to tell me that you guys wouldn't play Grand Theft Auto 5 in VR? Come on.
Murphy, I heard you're scheduled for calibration.
Yes.
Step right up and press the button when you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I've been ready, dude.
Points is what OCP calls a passing grade. No problem to you.
You better believe it. I was born ready. Here we go. Ah, I screwed it up.
Not even 50, huh? Maybe they really did mess you up in that lab.
No.
Why don't you try again?
I was a bit rusty, okay? I was a bit rusty. I'll get it this time, alright? Don't worry. Come on, come on. It's just the beginning.
Good job.
104, huh? How is that? 104. You just remember that. My score, it's 104. Mr. Whitaker. 104. Already been here. See what it's like to be in the cell. It really kind of sucks, doesn't it? Alright, let's get out of here. I'm ready.
Could you please help me out here?
Sure. I can help you.
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Reed is in the briefing room, and I have my hands full. There are so many complaints filing in that I can't keep up. It's getting crazy in here. Could you open up another line and help me?
Sure.
I'm here to serve the public trust.
Take the spot on the podium. You're a lifesaver, Robo.
Come on up. Come
This
on up
line
here.
is open. Please form an orderly queue.
Officer, I have a problem. My neighbors are hostile toward me. I think it's because they're jealous of my new dog. Why would they get so worked up every time I take him for a walk?
What is his name?
He has a beautiful red coat, so I call him Fire. He likes to hide, so sometimes I have to yell, "Fire! Fire!" to find him. Anyway, can you do something about my neighbors?
I'll give you a ticket.
Your behavior disrupts public order. I must issue a ticket.
That's mine. I don't mind paying the price for having the cutest dog in all Detroit.
Next, please.
I got something for you, officer. I know where you can find a wanted criminal. That poster over there says there's a reward for that information. And
I want details.
are you blind? I'm the guy from that poster, so here I am. Now, give me the money.
I will have to detain you.
Fine, but I still get the reward, right?
No.
No.
You cops don't appreciate honesty.
Take him away. Next, please.
I'm a RoboCop, dude. I'm not a charity.
Officer, I would like to report my son missing.
How old is he?
He's 24, but he's never been gone for so long without letting me know.
How long has it been?
Just over 2 days now.
We do not consider an adult missing within 72 hours.
Oh, please, I'm begging you. Something's not right. You really need to find him.
Come back in 24 hours. Provide me with details.
What is his name and address?
George Elkins, 7706 Orchard Avenue.
Let me check. Your son was found dead 2 hours ago.
What? Oh, no.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
That was a bit emotional. What are your duties? To check the cameras. Oh, look at that. You can see him looking at, like, profiling certain criminals and all that. Wow. Checking the cameras, security, and all. Oh, wow. Huh? You see, these are the details that you normally don't see when you're playing a video game on your television. But in VR, everything, it's like you're curious. Like in real life, you're curious. You know, what is that? Well, what is that? Well, what is that? So you're kind of curious. You got a curious mind. You're curious about everything. So same thing in VR. You want to see things, and you appreciate the game even more because you see the detail. Imagine if you were able to play Avatar, the Avatar game in VR. It'd be a totally different perspective. Everything in VR, it's better, dude. You want me to bring him down? Yeah, I'll bring him down.
I can deal with blood, guts, but puke is a no-go for me. I'll be a sport and move his ass to the drunk tank for
Now,
me.
keep in mind,
got your
you
special
guys
gloves
can't
and extra
experience what I'm
protections, you shouldn't
experiencing,
mind.
okay? This only gives you, as I always said it, like millions of times, like a broken record. And I keep saying it, I'll continue saying it. I can only give you some idea. Give you some idea what it what it might feel like. But for you to experience what it feels like, you got to put these headsets on, man. Right? How would you know what it's like to fly if you've never flown? Right? You got to experience it. You got to fly. You got to get on a plane. I mean, you have to. You have to get on the plane. You have to feel what it's like to take off and go up in a high altitude, and you know. But it's like any other experience. Like what it's like to ride a bike, what it's like to drive a car, what it's like to climb a mountain, right? These are all like things you have to experience. So it's no different here, man. When it comes to VR, you got to put on the VR headset. I can't tell you how awesome this is when you put a VR headset on. I mean, I have no reason to lie to you. All I can tell you is looks amazing, especially now that I cranked up the higher resolution, that I upscaled it even higher now, and I put my settings to high, so I'm running everything to high settings with a more upscaled resolution. And I mean, yes, you gotta have a powerful PC. You gotta have a really good GPU. 2060 is not gonna do it. 2070, 2080, forget it. 3080, okay, you'll be all right with like medium settings, but if you really want that fidelity, you gotta go like 3090 Ti or 4080 or 4070, you know, but 4080 for sure. All right, let's take this guy.
Just take him downstairs. I owe you one, Murphy. Oh no, the smell is following you. I'm gonna be sick.
But also I have to remember, I spend a lot of time tweaking this. You know, I don't want you to think, because I want to be honest, you know, I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea. I'm not here about misinformation. I had to tweak a lot of things here. Maybe I'll do a separate video where I'll talk about this, like maybe a 10-minute video or a 15-minute video where I'll show you these settings for RoboCop. Maybe I'll do a separate video. Maybe tomorrow I'll do it, okay, if you guys want me to. But keep in mind, just because you launch this mod, this Unreal Engine VR mod, don't expect everything to be calibrated automatically for you. It doesn't work that way, okay? You're gonna have to spend a lot of time tweaking all of these things, man. All right, from the Unreal settings to the input on your controller, to the camera, to the key binds, right? How you want to view your cameras. You can inject certain buttons to have different views. I didn't inject any key binds over here because I don't have to. But there's certain games where you're gonna have to do that. But for this particular game, I didn't have to do it. And then, of course, you got the... hold on. Right here. A native stereo rendering mode. Native stereo is where you get that true VR potential. Now, what I did here, I enabled the depth. The depth scale. Now, why is the depth scale so important? Well, the depth scale will give you that distance, just like in real life. What is the distance between here and the upstairs and that, you know, that hallway? What is the distance from these stairs to downstairs to that wall to that hallway, right? So it gives you a sense of scale, just like in real life. So this is something you have to adjust. This is what I did here. I did the world scale always leave it on default. And you're going to say, well, why would you want to leave the world scale on the default? Because if you don't leave it at the default, guess what you're doing? Then the scale of the world will be smaller. And you're going to feel like some kind of a King Kong or a Godzilla. And everything's going to look smaller. So you want to make sure that the world scale, it's a default 0010. The depth, you want depth to be to a certain distance. So for me in this game, it's 0459. Now, every game is going to be different. We're playing RoboCop right now. Certain games will need certain adjustments. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, is every game that you want to try that's Unreal Engine 4 or Unreal Engine 5 with this mod, with this Unreal Engine mod, you're going to have to tweak a lot of things. It's not going to do it automatically for you. Okay? So you're going to have to tweak a lot of things. Every game's different because, you know, these games are not designed to be in VR. So you're going to have to be like a developer, right? So you're going to have to kind of like, you know, go to work and start calibrating everything. Okay? And you can save these calibrations, actually. And you can import them. Did you know that? You can save these, not right here, but there's another user interface from UEVR where you can save these configurations. And you can save it for every game. So next time you start a RoboCop, you can use these configurations and import those configurations before you start and launch UEVR, which is the Unreal Engine VR. But everybody calls it UEVR. So hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. Hopefully I'm not like going too fast, you know. So basically what I'm trying to say, don't expect this software to do everything for you. It doesn't work like that. You're going to have to tweak things out for every and each game. But here's the good news. You can save those presets and you can upload them and import them whenever you go back to that game. So you don't have to go through the whole process over and over and over again. So, but maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll do a 15-minute video to explain to you how to do this and how to import and how to export your presets and how to tweak and what every and each presets does, like what every and each option does, because it can be confusing to people, you know, who are not familiar with this. Maybe I'll make a video. I'll do like a 15-minute video and explain everything, what the native stereo is, what the skip draw is. Now, people ask me about the ghosting fix. Only use the ghosting fix if you do see some ghosting. If you don't see ghosting, don't put this stranglehold onto your GPU. You only select things that you feel are necessary, so you know there aren't any ghosting. I mean, I can use it, but I don't feel that it's necessary for me to use it, because I don't see any ghosting right now, you know. Because remember, you don't want to put too much strain, too much stranglehold onto your PC, onto your GPU, unless you really have to. These are the filters that can help you. That's what these are. These are the filters. Now, if there was some ghosting here, if I did see it, sure, I would have turned this on, 100%. but I don't feel I have to because there aren't any. Anyway, maybe I'll do a video about this. Maybe I'll do a video on it tomorrow, like a 15-minute video where I'll explain how this works and all that. So my whole point here is for you guys to understand, don't expect this software to do everything for you. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. You have to get to work. You have to calibrate everything. You know how long it took me to get this arm properly? It took me a while to calibrate this arm to be like this. So there's a lot of work you have to put into it. But once you do, you can save your presets. And I'll show you in a video tomorrow how to save those presets and how to do it.
I don't remember getting on a roller coaster.
Where am I taking this guy? Oh, he's got to go to the jail, right?
Hi, Murphy.
Am I lost? No, he's got to go to jail. Right here.
Look who's back home. Just toss him in one of the empty cells.
Put him down.
Ah, finally. Oh.
Sleep tight.
So motion blur. Do you need motion blur in this game? I don't think so. So let's... where's the motion blur? Turn off the motion blur, guys. Trust me. You don't need that. Turn it off. You can thank me later. I want to go to textures. Now I'll leave it at high. But yeah, turn off the motion blur. You really don't need motion blur. Keep everything high. Keep the reflection method to lumen. Chromatic aberration. I don't care about this either. Turn this off, guys. Now, high quality lumen reflection. This will really put a lot of strain, a lot of stranglehold onto your GPU. You do not want to use this either. Because remember, this is VR. We're running an Unreal Engine 5 game on VR, and we don't want to do anything that's going to give us a lower frame rate or put a stranglehold on our performance. So high quality lumen reflection, turn it off. Motion blur, turn it off. Chromatic aberration, turn it off. You don't need this. And trust me. Yeah, dude. So much more detail, man. So much better. All right, let's get out of here. No, we gotta go to the briefing room. I'm sorry. Briefing room. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe I can get my depth scale right there. 514. I'm gonna turn on the ghosting fix just to avoid any unnecessary ghosting that might be there. Oh yeah. This is even better, guys. Oh my god. This is like professional now. Dude. Taeon, developers, listen. You guys need to do a VR. I think this will encourage Taeon to do a VR, man. After they see this, they're gonna be encouraged. 100%, dude. Let's go upstairs. Let's go to the briefing. You can see the outside of the city, man. How cool is that, bro? Check that out, huh? Pretty impressive. Anyway, let's go to briefing. We had enough of this. Sightseeing.
So, what's on today's agenda?
The agenda is that you sit your ass down and listen. It's no secret that crime has been on the rise ever since what the media's named the new guy in town showed up in the city. The word on the street is that he wants to spend a lot of money in old Detroit, and that has made every gang in the city start advertising their services. We need to find him before things get out of control.
Where do we look?
Our best bet is to see if he made contact with the torch heads. Robo, I want you to start by checking the arcade downtown. It's become a high-activity area for punks.
Understood.
Everyone else, keep your eyes open.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Any questions?
Any word on Briggs?
What happened to Briggs?
He's been missing since yesterday.
Shit.
Officer Briggs remains missing. That's over 24 hours since he's been in contact with anyone here.
Are the two cases connected?
No reason to assume so. But if anyone finds Briggs' informant, we might learn something new. All right, now get out there.
You go ahead, partner. I need to write this report, and there's something else I need to do first.
My cruiser, it's ready. You betcha. You betcha it is. Now, the one thing I always pointed out while I was playing RoboCop last year, 2023, I said that I would love to see RoboCop be able to go inside the car, the cruiser, and patrol. If they ever do a VR, I would love to see Taeon give us like a multiplayer co-op or something where you can go on a free roam and patrol. I think that would add such a great value to RoboCop in VR. That would be like a dream come true, honestly. Yes, I want to leave. Pretty cool, man. It's loading up, takes a while. As it should be. A lot of moving parts here. VR, rendering this game in VR, you know. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
You came to clean up this city, didn't you? It'd be easier to burn it all to the ground. Believe me, just burn it all.
Wow, look at this. Imagine playing Grand Theft Auto 5
Murphy, this is
in
Reed.
VR.
Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000, registered to Melissa Kuzak.
The shoes I found in the dumpster behind the mega store. I got $15 for them.
Shh, quiet. Unless you want to lose them.
Oh, I need to give a ticket to this one? Oh yeah, that's right. Issue a ticket.
One parking ticket is all it takes to improve mindfulness.
Could you please keep the noise down? You're scaring off my customers.
Can't hear you. Music's too loud.
Good evening. Are those two men bothering you?
First, they harass my customers. Then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
What do you want, cop? Can't we have a little bit of fun? We did nothing wrong.
Your volume control seems to be broken.
Leave it! That's brand new! I've only stole...
I love it.
Thanks, officer.
That'll teach him a lesson. Look at the detail on this broken radio. Now, you do have two options. When I first played this game, I saved the radio. I didn't break the radio. I chose a different path. But on this one, I just felt like I need to teach these punks a lesson. Break the radio. You never have to worry about them making any noise ever again. The radio's broken. I destroyed it. Man, it's so cool.
Hey, Robo, can you help me out here? Be a man, Pig. Why make such a big deal?
Oh, this is cool. I really wish that they would include ability to patrol, maybe in the future of RoboCop, where you can patrol the car, go on a free roam. That would be really cool.
How can I assist you, officer?
I'm trying to catch this one shifty dealer. This guy steals nuke from other pushers to sell it at half price. This dopehead buys from him but won't tell me his whereabouts. I don't know any dealer. You were carrying for 3 different pushers, so you either like to walk for miles to buy nuke, or you appreciate a discount.
Don't take it out on me, because the guy broke your nose?
As you can see, he doesn't want to cooperate.
Do not worry. According to my directives, there are several ways to convince him to cooperate.
I ain't gonna let it reprogram my brain. We can talk, but don't let it drill into my head, okay? The guy's name's Maurice, but I don't know where to find him. I always arrange a place over a payphone. I'll give you the number.
Let's hope it works. The dealer knows where the others hide their stash. We could collect nuke from the whole neighborhood if we get to him.
I will take care of it.
But you need to find a payphone first. Try near the supermarket. I think at least one of them hasn't been smashed by vandals yet.
This is so impressive. Now I wish that I didn't play this game. That I started fresh. Oh man. But this makes me want to go through it again, man. This makes me want to play through it again. Like this. Hello there.
Nice shiny armor, officer. Wanna be my knight?
There's the arcade.
Shh, pigs. Mind your own business, cop.
If you feel lonely, you know where to find me, officer.
I want to go to the arcade first. Check out the arcade. Right there.
Crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kiddo. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. I get lost.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding information can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now. Why don't you join me there, and we'll talk. Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, because you don't have a warrant, do you?
What a douchebag.
Pretty cool.
Have you witnessed the owner participating in any criminal activity?
Are you kidding me? Half the things I've seen around here would be enough to put him behind bars for a decade.
Let us hear your statement.
No way, dude. He might be a douchebag, but if you lock him up, this place will get closed down, and where am I supposed to play hooky then?
Stay in school.
Children should not skip school. It is important for them to attend every single class.
I stopped listening after should.
Velocity Motorsport. Even speakers look detailed.
back with a warrant, cop. Come back with a warrant, cop.
Imagine a Terminator in VR. Huh? Come on. Where was that bathroom? This way? No, the bathroom was on the other side. Oh, it's right here.
I didn't know you had such amazing colors. And there's not one, but two of you? From now on, I promise, I will cherish you more often.
Oh, there we go. You gotta keep looking. I know it's around here somewhere. There we go. Found it. Oh, it's relevant to the case. Talk to this kid. No, I can't. Irrelevant to the case. Let me go to the bathroom again. Should be over here. You know, this mission always gets me. Where's that bathroom again? I can't find it. I think it's here. I think I checked everything here. I don't know, what am I missing? I mean, really?
With a warrant, Cap.
I mean, I scanned the whole area. I mean, I don't know what else to look. It might be a glitch or something, I don't know what the deal is. I mean, I looked everywhere, I don't know where to look. I went to the bathroom, nothing there, can't talk to that person. I don't know. Nothing is scanning here. So cannot talk to this kid. Maybe it's a glitch. I was already there. What am I looking at? I think it's a glitch. I mean, I played this before, but for some reason it's not showing up. Anyway, we'll exit this. Wait, what is this? It's possibly a glitch. I don't know what else it could be, to be honest. I mean, even this syringe is not, it's scanned it, but it says it's irrelevant to the case, so I don't know. I think it's a glitch. But anyway, let me exit out of here. Oh, I cannot exit. Oh, great. I think it's a glitch, guys. But anyway, look. Let me exit the menu. I mean, I already played through this game. But here's what I'm going to say. It works. I mean, it works. It is VR. Just like any other VR. But you have to tweak it. You have to tweak settings. With this mod, what I'm trying to say is, when you get this mod, when you get it, don't expect when you inject this mod that it's gonna make everything look automatically for you. It's not gonna calibrate automatically. It's not gonna regulate the distance and all that, the ratio, all that stuff, the user interface. You're gonna have to adjust all of that, you know, because I did try several games, and with every game, even with the Alaskan Road Truckers, when I did Alaskan Road Truckers, I had to essentially do the same thing. I had to calibrate, you know. Now, I did save my calibrations for the Alaskan Road Truckers, so Alaskan Road Truckers works good now. But you're gonna have to do that for every and each game. You're gonna have to calibrate everything and then save the preset. And then before you start the game, upload the preset, import the preset, what I mean by that, and then you can be ready to go. Here, maybe I can show you really quick. Maybe I can start up the Alaskan Road Trucker really quick. So I already got my presets already here. See, export, import configuration. Okay. And when you have your configuration already saved, then all you gotta do is just import it and export it, you know. And you're good to go. You see, I already got a bunch of games here. The Bus, RoboCop, Alaskan Truck, Ace Combat, right? Now, Ace Combat, to be honest, it doesn't really look that great. So you gotta wait for the game to load. Once the game load, then you select inject. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and inject, and we're gonna select, oh, not the American Truck, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. We can't do that on the American Truck. The American Truck, I'm sorry, the American Truck, it's not supported. So we'll have to exit, I'm sorry. I meant to say Alaskan. People say why the American Truck doesn't work. Because the American Truck is not running on Unreal Engine. If it was running on Unreal Engine, yeah, we would be enjoying the American Truck and Euro Truck too. But because it's not Unreal Engine, so it's not gonna work. So you click play Alaskan Road Truckers, and then you use the injection over here. When the game loads up, you gotta wait for the game to load up. And when it does, you press Alt-Tab, and you go to your UEVR, and you click inject, and you select what do you want to inject. So we're going to inject ATS, which is the Alaskan Truckers Simulator. And then we inject it. There we go. Put her in a headset. Hold on. Something's wrong here. Let me see. Let me try it again. Let me see. We're going to try this again. Alt-Tab. Alt-Tab, and let's see. Hold on. I might have to do it like this. Just give me a sec. Restart as administrator. Okay. You got to do that. And once you do that, for some reason it's not working. I don't know why. It's not recognizing this one. Alaskan. Maybe this is what it is. For some reason it's not recognizing it. I don't know why. Hold on. Let's do it again. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Anyway, let's go to the bus really quick. I'm having some issues with the Alaskan road truckers. I don't know why it's not working. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, let's see now. It should work now. This is the bus. You got to remember, you're going to be encountering all kinds of bugs and problems. Well, that's how it is with mods. You know, you're always going to have these issues, but no one should complain. Why? Because it's free. You know, you really can't complain about something when it's free. I'm just waiting for the bus to load up. There we go. Continue. See, so every game you're going to have to adjust this, guys. With every game you're going to have to adjust this. Show the advanced settings. Just keep it like this for now. And let's click enter. Continue. Let's close this down for a little bit. Hold on. And let's see. Let's do a free play. Let's do the weather. We'll do fog and participation. We'll do it at night. We'll do it at not April. We're gonna change it to hold on, let me see if I can do this with a controller. Hold on. Do January 2nd. And the time is going to be, let's see. It's going to be at night. We'll do 7:48. How's that? 7:28. How about 7:18? Okay, let's go back. And let's start. Let's choose a different vehicle. I want to go with Scania. Select Scania. Give me a second. Is this Scania? No, this is a Mercedes. I want Scania. There we go. That's it. That's the one I want. Flesh Bass FM. And that's it. Good. Okay, let's go. Let's see. So remember, with this mod, you're always going to have to tweak things around. You saw what happened with the Alaskan road truckers. I have to tweak it. I have to see what's going on. You know, this is going to be one of those experiences where sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and then you have to tweak it again. But that's with any mod. You know, one thing I learned about mod on PCs, there's always a risk. You know, there's a chances something might not work. There's a chances it might screw up your game. There's always that. But that's the risk you understand. That's the risk you take. You know, that goes without saying, obviously. It's taking a long time to load it. Here we go. Wow. Wow, look at that, bro. Just wow, dude. Don't forget, you can use the bus. You can use the Fern bus in VR. You can use the tourist bus in VR, and you can also use Alaskan road truckers. And you can also use Train Sim World 3, World 2, and the latest Train Sim World 4. Wow, dude. When you calibrate this, let me tell you, man. When you calibrate all of this, it's... I can't help myself but feel like I'm really driving the bus, you know. Wow, dude. I'm so glad that I got back into VR because, man, guys, you're missing out, man. If you never tried VR, if you never tried the features that VR has, man, especially big screen VR. Guys, if you love movies and you haven't tried big screen VR, you're just missing out. Oh. Sorry, sir. That was an accident that it didn't need to happen. You know, I know you guys are watching this, but you really have no idea how cool this is, because the video, it's really not doing it justice, and it cannot do it justice because you have to put this on. You know, this is what I try to tell people, man. Imagine Grand Theft Auto 6 in VR, dude. I mean, are you really gonna need any other game other than that? Imagine if Grand Theft Auto 6 is in VR. Are you gonna need anything else? No. You're not. You're not gonna need anything else. Trust me. Hold on. Hold on. Might have to So I have one problem now. How do I use my mouse? Because remember, now we have to inject the mouse in here so we can activate the route, you know. So how do I do that? Right? So I have to figure that out. Houston, we've got a problem. Hold on. Okay, I think the game crashed or something. Hold on. Can I... Anyway, I'll figure this out later. Like I said, there's a lot of tweaking you're going to have to go through here. But I think it's worth it. In my honest opinion, I think it's worth it. So let me see. So remember, you have to figure everything out. You have to figure out, okay, how do I implement the mouse here? How do I implement the controllers since I'm using this VR? Because remember, these developers, they did not intend this game to be for VR. So now you have to work around how to inject the mouse so you can click and use the menu and use other things. So you have to go through the input settings and you have to work around the input settings. Now, these are all like small things, but nonetheless, you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to configure the input, the key bindings. You're going to have to go through all that stuff. So what I'm trying to say with this software is you have to kind of go to work. You have to put some work into it. It's not going to do it automatically for you, you know. Let me see what's going on with the Alaskan truck simulator. Where's the Alaskan truck simulator? Oh, Alaskan road truckers. There it is. Hold on, let me see. Put that over here. Let's click play. Play. And let's see what we got. Hold on. VR plugins have been detected in the game. Install directory. You may want to delete or name these as they cause issue with the mount. You might also want to pass Nomad as a command in the option to the game. Nomad as a command in the option. not recognizing it for some reason. Let me delete this. Hold on. Because I'm not going to be using that. That's for the American truck. This is for this one. Let's see if it recognizes it now. Hold on. Nah, it's not working. Let's see. I'll have to figure that out. I don't know why. You know, I know that the American truck, it's not Unreal Engine, but let's give it a try. Oh, it's not Unreal Engine, so it's not gonna work. Okay, I got it. Let's see. Maybe it's gonna work. I don't know. Nah, it doesn't. Nope. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a second. I gotta do something here. I gotta restart my Steam VR, see what's going on. Okay, let's end this. Quit. Yes. All right, I've got all kinds of issues now. Which happens, of course. End the task and all that. Quit Steam VR, come on. Hold on. So at least we know that you cannot use American Truck Simulator, but I'm having some issues with the Alaskan road truckers, so I gotta figure that out. But anyway, you have to go through a bunch of tweaks, like any mod, you have to tweak it and all that. Hey, what's up, Jose? Oh, it's going, dude. It's going. Yeah. Tweaking the software. Hold on. No, I just been playing a little bit of RoboCop, and then I was trying to go into Alaskan road truckers, and been having some issues with that. Then I went to the bus. I had some issues with the bus. But that's something that I'm trying to explain to everybody. When it comes to these mods, you're gonna have to tweak things out, you know. You have to tweak everything out. It's not going to be like done everything automatically for you. Like a lot of people have misconceptions about what this mod is. This mod is not like a magic wand. You know, move it around and it does everything for you. It takes a lot of tweaking, a lot of adjusting, and there's going to be trials and errors. But hey, it's a mod. Like with any mod, it's free. You're not paying for it, so just people got to be prepared for that. People have to be prepared to put some work into it. I think you might have to reinstall UEVR. Jose, you might have to reinstall UEVR. Oh no, man, I have no complaints. Trust me, it works. Let me. Where's that other thing I was looking for? Oh yeah, the Steam. Let me turn on my Steam, and then let me connect to my Quest link. You know, modding is not for everyone. Modding, it's something you're gonna have to really spend a lot of time working around it, but it's worth it. Look, I think it's worth it. You know, people gotta remember. Not every game's gonna work flawlessly, because you have to remember. People gotta remember. These games, developers didn't even intend it to be running in VR. So you know, you're trying to force something to run in VR that wasn't even meant to be in VR. So, you know, there's a little bit of that. But once you get it all sorted out, I think it's worth it. And that's why people got to remember that you're using a mod. And there is no guarantees that it's going to work flawlessly. There's also risk involved with mods. Risks like, oh, you might lose some of your progress. There might be a glitch in your game. You might have to reinstall the game. You know, there's all of these things you have to consider. But that goes with any mod. The risk is involved, you know. So people got to remember that. Oh, dude, they still have them. They still have those Tomb Raider nude mods. They're still around. They still have them. So let me go ahead and go to my downloads. Let's go to UV. It's gonna pop up right here. Pin to taskbar. Let's try the Alaskan road trucker. Let's see. Restart as administrator. I've been having issues with the Alaskan road truckers, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and boot it up. See what happens. See if it recognizes it. Now it keeps giving me this message. The VR plugins have been detected in the game install directory. You might want to delete or rename these as they will cause issues. So might have to reinstall. I know what the problem is. I might have to reinstall this. Hold on. Go to my settings. Go to the apps. Hold on a second. I gotta go. I gotta go dark for a minute. There we go. I gotta go dark for a minute. I gotta do something really quick. Which pains me that I have to do it, but I gotta do it. There was a corrupted file that I just gotta dig deep. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta do this. I have to override something. Basically, I have to delete it, and I have to reinstall it. I have to download it again, so it's going to take a while. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream because you know I gotta go fix this, man. You know, it's trial and error. So, but there was a little bit of RoboCop in the beginning and a little bit of the bus. You can also check and see. The bus ran good, but there were some issues at the end. I had issues with trying to implement the mouse to be able to click on the instruments inside a bus. But unfortunately, it didn't work. It didn't work because, again, as you know, Jose, whenever you are doing these things, there's going to be issues and problems, you know, because none of these games are designed to run in VR. And now all of a sudden you're trying to implement VR. Yeah, modding is just, you know. That's what modding is. You're injecting. It's like you're a developer. Now you have to work around developing that. But the bus ran good. The bus simulator ran good till the very end because I couldn't get the mouse to work. And you got to go through the software to input the mouse inside the game so that way you can interact with a VR. I don't think people understand just like what a process it is just to mod, let alone develop. And big shout out to Prey Dog. Prey Dog is the one who actually created Unreal Engine VR, UEVR, Jose. Look how many people are downloading this. Huh. Let me show you. Check. Look, Jose. I gotta wait 10 minutes for lousy 36 megabytes. A lot of people are downloading this. The poor guy's server is gonna crash. Also, people have to remember, Jose, when they download this software, and this is what I said in the beginning of this live stream, you have to start everything from the scratch. You have to calibrate everything. You have to adjust everything. From how you're going to use your controller, key binding, how you're going to use your mouse with the VR, how you're going to implement that, how you're going to inject, your mouse to work with this game or your controller to work with this game while it's in VR. All of these things, man, it's going to be... Here, it's done. Hold on. There we go. Restart as administrator. Yes. I guarantee you right now, people are watching this. They're like, what in the God's name is he talking about? Jose, tell them. It's mods. It's modding. It's an alien language. All right, so let's try the bus again. I want to try bus again. Where's the bus? Okay. Even though, I already been through RoboCop, so I want to try the bus again. Where's the bus? Bus simulator. The bus. We're going to start play. Yes. And then I'm going to inject the bus once it starts. Okay, and we're going to inject it. Fail to inject the plugin. Why? Issues. Problems. Why did it fail? Oh yeah. Hold on, let's try. Let's try again. Failed to inject plugin. Why? 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 I might have to restart my computer or something. Well, let's see if the RoboCop is working. At least. Failed to inject the plugin. Why? Why? Failed to inject the plugin. Okay. What plugin? For the love of God. Hold on, we gotta go dark again. What plugin? No, all is there. Let me try it as administrator. Let's try RoboCop again. Let me see. Not gonna work. Failed to inject plugin. Why? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. I gotta figure this out. I might have to restart my computer. And look, all I'm gonna say is this: it works. You'll see in the beginning when you watch this live stream. From the beginning, you'll see how good RoboCop is, Jose. You'll see in the beginning, like hour and a half, you'll see me walking around as a RoboCop. But people got to remember, like any mod, you're taking a risk. There's a risk. So people got to remember that. There's the risk. When you take any mod, you're taking a risk. Same thing with the LSPDFR. Remember Grand Theft Auto 5, LSPDFR? How many times my computer broke down. You're always going to have risks when it comes to mods. And number two, you have to remember that you'll have to tweak everything yourself. You're going to have to tweak everything yourself. But if you have the patience and time to tweak everything yourself, I think you'll have a good time. You'll get to enjoy these games in VR. But just remember, there's no guarantees that it will work smoothly. So just keep that in mind. There's a risk involved and no one can guarantee you. That's the disclaimer. At your own risk, you know? At your own risk. Thank you, Jose. Appreciate you stopping by. You can watch it from the beginning and you'll see like how good it is with RoboCop. And you also will see how good the bus was running until I encountered a problem with the mouse. It didn't work properly and the game crashed. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Appreciate it. Cheers. Cheers, man. Cheers, brother. I'm going to fix this. Don't worry about it, Jose. It's just, you know, I don't want to do it live, you know, like waste people's time. Because I don't want to waste people's time, you know, me being boring, trying to figure something out. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you soon.